Good morning. It is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you know what time it is. It's time to wake and bake. I'm your girl, Miss Green Jeans. Good morning. And you're listening to 710 Radio. You know how we started out with. This is going to be the Friday edition. So you know it's going to be crunk. We're going to get you a little bit of news. We're going to go ahead and make you feel like you already at the club this weekend with the best of the cannabis music that's found anywhere. So, you know how we do. Let's go ahead and get that wake and bake started, shall we?
Rolling up a do when I wake up and contemplate how I'm gonna make bucks. Rent is due soon, I'm pitching. No different, I need to throw a change up. Before you start talking, get your weight up. Same dudes hating, they keep doing the same stuff. Kush loud, say what? We only look down to roll weed and pray up. And blow my smoke to the heavens above. And thank God just for showing me love, for giving me the strength when push came to shove, and making this beautiful bud, for real. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
Hopped up out the bed, grabbed my Ziploc. Y'all know my campaign, smoke trees, not rocks. Fell asleep with a dream, came up with a plot. Now I'm bleeding my block off private stock, trying to stack me up a million. House on the hill for my wife and my children. Flow non-violent, but I'm talking about a killing. Could've called life or I could've fell a victim, but I ain't never slipping. At night I hit my knees and pray. I try to talk to God, but he can't hear what I say. So if I go before my time, here's my soul to take. But if I get up in the morning, let me bake when I wake.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I'm all about feeling great on a day-to-day. Double-fisted red cups, I ain't ashamed to say I'm trying to have the best summer I ever had. Inhale some good, exhale the bad. This is just the way things go first. I wait, then I bake, then I elevate the call. Cause you only get to live life once, but if you do it right, then once is enough. So just remember that whenever times get tough, and keep faith within the God we trust. And remember you can only take it day to day, and everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Hey.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I know radio probably ain't gonna play this, but chopper going off in the hood, man, like Afghanistan or the Gaza Strip somewhere, man. Yeah. We hear so much, we probably know them to it by now. After all, it's the American way, right?
Home of the brave and free.
It's America.
Free just to murder me.
Land of the handgun.
Land of the beautiful.
Home of the shotgun.
Cursed by the hate we throw.
You dead if you ain't got one. It was like this before I got here, baby. I ain't do it.
Is this the new?
I ain't started, I'm just a part of it. Turn it. Aye. You said it the home of the brave, I get. I said it the home of the K's and the vet. All alone with the J, smoking yay cause he's stressed. Home crawl with the text, up the spray from respect. I learned from the bed, you can stay in the jet. Brought word from the vets, burning rubber in the vet. This is good as it get, you can play with the rat. Then I got older and learned stay away from the wreck. God bless you, nigga. The hustle up and make 8 figures. Turn from a goon to a great young nigga. No complain that you're doing what it take, young nigga. I was raised in the decade of hate, young nigga. I would dodge the police because they hate, young nigga. And we hate them too. 38 and him shoot. How to change the system will take him through. He ain't a killer, but he will if you make him do a homicide here, right there. Put him on trial, let him have a life in it, then do it with a smile. And he only 19, he ain't even had a child. As a child told him mama he'll be gone for a while. And she cried, still they just put him inside. Now she all on her own cause her other son died. Listen to the politician as he lied and he lied. He a snake in the suit trying to hide in the sky.
Home of the brave and
I do?
Free just to murder me.
Now hold on, man, don't shoot. I live over there.
Land of the beautiful.
Hey, man, what you doing, man?
Cursed by the hate withdrawn.
You tripping,
Is
dog?
this the new
How many times did that happen to you?
national anthem?
What the fuck you know about being a black man in America?
Is this the new
And you wonder why we walk around strapped?
anthem?
Fuck is you saying? Hey, for the stars in the stripe, prison bars in the pipe. Young nigga rolling weed in a cigar he could light. Bang red, either blue, selling hard in the white. Live by the gun, never run from a fight. Trayvon in the hoodie, walking through a neighborhood. He didn't do shit to buddy, he didn't have to die, did he? I guess it cause his dad was a judge in the city. They didn't want him in the pen with the thug, they could get him. A jury of his peers said all were forgiven. The tough on the mind, right or wrong, I'ma kill him. Fill him with the lead like to put Martin Luther King head, like to kill Malcolm X, Edgar Hoover did, yeah. You can catch me in the hood where they shooting niggas at. They don't know if neighborhood or the Hoover did, yeah. Whether Pyrus or VLs or GD with me, we down the up ride from the OG to Pee-wees.
Home of the brave and free.
Don't get it fucked up.
Free just to murder
If you ain't found
me.
something you willing to die for, you ain't fit to live.
Land of the beautiful.
To get something you never had, you might be willing to do something you never done. I'ma die by mine.
Is this the new
Hey, America,
national anthem?
you created a monster that refuses to be ignored. The jig is up. Yeah, I'm with the revolution, I just ain't for no stupid shit. Can't let you changing, dog. What is you doing? Let me ask you something. If the kids of the future tell me why you can get more for being a CEO than you can for being a teacher. Tell me why it mean more to the government to pay the people who gotta watch over the prisoner more than the people who gotta keep the children from becoming prisoner. That makes sense? Tell me why 9 ounces of crack get you more time than a rape right now. Tell me why them crazy white boys can tote a gun, but I can't right now. Yeah, I had felonies, I done did dirt in the street, but I ain't never gave to nobody that deserved it, you know what I mean? I ain't never ran no public play with no pistol shooting no innocent people. I ain't never ran no school killing no kids. Man, this is a result of you refusing to deal with the issues at hand. We are a product of the environment you placed us in. We ain't do it. We just live through it.
Home of the brave and free.
Got a message to my people.
Free just to murder
Stop
me.
waiting on folk to help you. Help yourself. Start
Land
with you.
of the beautiful.
Get yourself out. Reach back. Get somebody else
Cursed by
out.
the hate withdrawn. Is this the new
And that's the way we gon' get ahead, man.
national
Sitting around waiting on the government to do something for us ain't gonna never happen, partner. They don't give a fuck about us. But don't play into their hand, partner. You making it easy for them. Hell is you doing?
I'm so high and so dry. I'm sailing in the sky. Just blow some gauge, I'm on around base. Jack, I'm mellow. I'm so high and so dry. I'm way up in the sky. The world seems light and I'm so right. Jack, I'm mellow. I'm gonna put my nickel in a slot machine and play my solid cinder. I'm gonna start packing Susie Q. Cause I'm on a bender. I'm so high and so dry. I'm sailing in the sky. I got my ropes around, I can't come down. Jack, I'm mellow. I'm so right, Jack. I'm mellow. I'm gonna put my nickel in a slot machine and play my solid cinder. I'm gonna scratch, peck, choose, cue, 'cause I'm on a bender. I'm so high and so dry. I'm sailing in the sky. I got my roaches out. I can't come down. Jack, I'm mellow.
And we're back. It is now 11 minutes after the hour. You're in tune to 710 Radio. Hey, the Wake and Bake Show, and I'm Miss Green Jeans. Hey, I know for those who know that show, yeah, they've been canceled. That's right. This joint has been canceled, and I'm one that's kind of sad. That some people don't have a damn sense of humor. I'm gonna put this editorial, my personal feelings out there, and then we gonna roll with the story. I understand why some of you were upset. Some of the things were kind of hard to watch, knowing the history of our industry. However, every industry known to man has been made fun of. And when you get that thin skin to the level, do you really want them to tell the truth about the cannabis industry and how cutthroat it is? Listen, I already got over 250 pages or more that I'll send to Netflix. And that'll be one hell of a show. And then see how well you bitch. Because you really don't want the truth out there about cannabis industry and life itself. Because this is one of the most cutthroat industries in the world. You're going to have thick skin and some big boots to walk through the shit. That's just keeping it real, guys. So, sorry to the cast to Disjointed. I thought you did an outstanding job. You covered a lot of issues that we don't even talk about in the cannabis industry, and I'm for one gonna miss this show. So I'll be binge watching the second season. I was taking my time to watch it, but now I want to watch it all the way through and put my final results up, and a salute to the show, because I like Kathy Bates. I like the whole cast. And it's a shame now that these people have to find employment somewhere else, because some people can't get over having a laugh or two sometimes. We have to laugh at ourselves in order to move on, guys. And if I offended anyone, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. So, back to the news at hand, guys. Hey, yesterday, let me tell you something. I was busy. And when I say I was busy, I was busy. If you are on my personal page, good morning, Jameson and Sharon. The Stay Ready podcast and Imagine This Creation concept was out here last night at the house, and we did the show. And it's Stay Ready. And let me tell you something. Those young men really did their thing. I mean, Charles Paul and Jameson, let me say first and foremost, when I decided to finally put the mic down, I can say confidently, without a doubt, that y'all can pick it up and run with it. Because both of y'all some intellectual stoners, first and foremost. And second of all, you know your history. Far as cannabis, your culture, and your beliefs. And what I love about you more than anything, Jameson, you staying firm to them. And like I said, and I'll say it on this show, don't let them change you. Be who you are, and you'll go far, baby. You'll go real far. When the show comes up, I'll be posting it. I'm letting you know right now, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. To be honest with you, you hear raw moments that you don't get to hear on my show. So just think about it like that. You know me, I'm straight up no chaser. Now some people gonna see it in a way that it might not be becoming of myself. That's what they'll say. But first and foremost, I make no apologies for anything I say on the air, because I know it's gonna be scrutinized. And personally, I give no damn, because that's your opinion. But you know what? I've been doing this going on 5 years. And I enjoy every moment of it. And I know everybody ain't gonna like everything I do. Hell, if I thought that, I'd have been gone a long time ago. But guess what? I'm still here. I do what I do best. And I love what I do. And for those two young men, they got a future. They have a strong future because they're our next voice. And they stand firm to what they believe in, and they doing it, you know. Everybody can't jump out there and run in office. Let me put it first and foremost. Me, not one of them. I don't have the stomach for it. Politics is too dirty. But when you can pick up the mic and talk about such issues as we talked about yesterday, I applaud those two young men for getting out and say, hey, maybe I can make a change this way. Because most of our young people today listen to podcasts. They listen to different things like that. They're not always on the FM dial. So for him to do what he's doing, I like that. Candid conversations. Stay ready. Guys, y'all got a hit. You heard it first. And I used to do a review, if you listen to my show. I've reviewed a lot of things. I reviewed 2 books. And I reviewed a TV show. This will be the first official podcast I review. Not to the fact that I've been on there. I've listened to your other podcasts as well. And I recommend it highly. You get 5.5 blunts. Blaze that shit up because that was the bomb for real. I enjoyed the interview. I enjoyed the conversations that we had off air and on. And it's been a long time that you can sit down. If you didn't know no better, you would know no generation gap. Me and Tanya both enjoyed it. We really did. And Sharon, thank you so much once again. I'm enjoying working with you. You are a true friend and a warrior. So for all the people that showed up last night, I'm giving you that big virtual hug and saying thank you once again. Because y'all the bomb. And when I stop doing what I'm doing and the next level come up, keep in mind, guys, the next level is even sharper and brighter than ever. So, like I said, when I put it down, I can be confident that it will be stronger than ever. So guys, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause. It's Friday. I know y'all should be about lit. If you ain't, let's get ready to get you there. Listen to some different type of music today. And just know it's Friday. Some of y'all ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do. So, let's do this.
I'd like to thank all the men and women in the armed forces. I wouldn't be able to follow my dreams if it weren't for them. I get nervous for a show, then I put it all to the side when I realize you'll wake up in the middle of the night just to fight for my freedom. I pledge my allegiance. Ball players and rappers get paid more, I can't believe it. Honestly, we all blessed. Even when I feel depressed, I realize it ain't nothing compared to post-traumatic stress. The government said they look out for you, then they turn their back. You seen your own friends die, there ain't nothing worse than that. You come home and your wife might have left you for a new man. Your kid don't remember you and ain't shit you can do, man. Sorry on behalf of the people that just ignore you. We dying over money, religion, and finding oil. I understand it's necessary, I just wish it wasn't. Ignorant men and women, they just go and blame the Muslims. Stop pointing fingers and blaming a race of people when every single walk of life is carrying some evil. I know a lot of people gonna get my words twisted. I'm a good guy spreading good vibes on a mission. I want the world to be more accepting of others. Instead of seeing color, realize we sisters and brothers. I wish growing up I showed more respect to my mother. I wanna smile and be happy, but the world's full of trouble. It's high rest. Everybody going through some shit, trying hard not to lose my head. Always give my all, my back is against the wall. So many thoughts that just go unsaid. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Look, living do or die, I'm riding though. The world don't treat mental illnesses as serious as physical, cause they don't know every day what it's like to feel invisible. We focus on the wrong things and honestly it's pitiful. People getting shot with their hands up like they criminals. We living like we fucking slaves, teachers getting underpaid. So much weighing on my brain, that's why I carry so much pain. I was popping champagne, my friend was in the hospital. Should've been there when he got jumped, I feel responsible. Everybody caught up and living living in the moment. That's cool every once in a while, but stay focused. Should I keep a gun loaded or keep my heart open? I'm trying to find a balance in my life, I swear it's hopeless. I always take out my problems on the people that's closest. They never get the flowers when they can still smell the roses. Children starving and they homeless, most people just accept it. I can't be the only one that feels so disconnected. Every day another stupid person gets commended. Some loved ones close to me cancer went undetected. Stop judging motherfuckers when you don't know what they go through. You don't know how close they came to tying the rope noose. Walk a day in my shoes, I ain't got shit to lose. Come meet the forbidden fruit, see the terrible truths. People die from suicide, addiction and overdose. Acting like I can't relate, but that shit hit close to home. Everybody going through some shit, trying hard not to lose my head. Always give my all, my back is against the wall. So many thoughts that just go insane. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too many highs and lows. I got dreams worth dying for. Struggle every day, I'm fighting though. Living do or die, I'm riding though. I got too. Where is the air support? Over.
Girl, you know you're very sexy. Boss a wine with your bestie. Rude girl with a halo. Bad since elementary. You burn a little marijuana. Waistline like a snake charmer. I love it when you wine slow. Girl, your body hotter than lava. You always still in designer. Your waistline alone take me higher. Your boom boom turn up, got me like that. Girl, you lit like a lighter. Work. Fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it, work, baby, fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it,
Girl, bend down, make me see something. Wine for me like say you need something. As the party go done tree something. I still a pre-figure breathe something. Anytime me under my weed something. Girl, I speak that Japanese something. Girl can't get enough of me. Never please. Rasta I shout cheese something.
You always still in designer. Your waistline alone take me higher. Your boom boom turn up, got me like that. Girl, you lit like a lighter. Work, baby, fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it, work, baby, fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it.
Girl, come wine on it. Come and show me that you want it. Let me rub on you punani. From my night until the morning, baby. Oh, we do it so early. Talking like 6:30. Y'all punching, work it. Yeah.
You always still in designer. Your waistline alone take me higher. Your boom boom turn up, got me like that. Girl, you lit like a lighter. Work, baby, fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it, work, baby, fling back, bumper, twerk, baby, work the middle, wind up on it. Plus you know you and I, perfect 10 out of 9. Make no fun losing, I know you wind up on it, yeah. Plus
If you see it how I see it, then you know I'm fly. Rolling up that Mary, smoking on it, See that cloud of smoke just floating by. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. If you see it how I see it, you ain't seeing shit. That cloud's too thick, and it's still churned out with the bong out and ripped. Woke up to so much smoke still floating, I could've took a hit. I aired it out. It took a bit. AK-47 IR. Say I gotta quit and I'ma try hard. Then I roll another blunt up, cause these bad habits die hard. Like Bruce Banner, smoke strong like Hulk. If you breathe it all in it, hold it like you might choke. Like quote, sit back, watch the pretty white smoke show boat as it floats through the city like dope. Hold up, cause I roll up more weed in my joints than most of these motherfuckers doing they blunts. Got them losing brownie points cause they ain't spitting anything that they be doing they front. But over here we don't front shit. But if you want it, we own it. Can't get the Reggie Miller up in Colorado anymore. You fucking with the chronic like Dre and no one. I'm capable to none, smoking weed and kissing ass. I'm capable of one. You do the math and the fact that we'll rap with the rap to the path that'll take you to the sun. It's done. That green that we be smoking couldn't even try to suck. I went to bed dope, woke up high as fuck. If you see it how I see it, then you know I'm fly. Rolling up that Mary, smoking on it, See that cloud of smoke just floating by. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high.
See, I fall in love with the strains I had. I need a name drop, shit, you know she's super bad. On point like pin to pad, show up with all I have. Shit, I have you bending corners, working on the ad. You know what I grab, photos, let's call it howdy. Shit, I have you bumping in the truck, roll up like howdy. No country song, so move it along. Outta here. This that fire that'll make you feel where you belong. Yeah, shit'll make you get crunk like Lil Jon. Roll it in a paper, smoke it in a bong. I'ma make you go to sleep and wake up dope. Yeah, drove so bright and shiny, looking just like snow. Have your lighter in your hand, you think you lost it. Top shelf, nothing less is gonna cost it. Caution, showed up to the crib and came sober. She smoked so much she woke up with a hangover.
If you see it how I see it, then you know I'm fly. Rolling up that Mary, smoking on it, See that cloud of smoke just floating by. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. I woke up high. I woke up high. Went to bed super dope, I woke up high. Yeah, I'm sitting oh, and I did me. It's the Mile High, baby, that's what we do. Let's smoke some of that good. Get on the low, you know. Cause we on it. So I puff pass.
Some raw papers.
They're hard to learn with though because they're slippery.
They are slippery.
Compared to like blue ones and shit.
They are slippery, but once you get that,
take a breath. Been trying to ignore it lately. Sometimes life can drive me crazy. I stay with my vision hazy. Please don't ask me why. I trip up over nothing. Always down about something. Worried about all the wrong things I can't justify. Why don't we roll up tonight? I got a lot on my mind. Tonight get high and discuss. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass. Relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass. Cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass. Relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. don't know what the vibe is later, but I brought the rolling papers. If you want to get high, I'm over stressing out, so don't wait, the time is now. Gotta get up to get down, so if that's what you like, why don't we roll up another? I got a lot on my mind. Tonight, get high and discover. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass, cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Why don't we roll up another? Tonight, let's get high and discover. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass, cause once you get it, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath, take a breath. That's why you gotta puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale. Just puff, puff, pass, cause once you get a hit, you won't really care about whether you're rich or if you're broke. Watch your worries go up in smoke and just puff, puff, pass, relax a little bit, take a breath and exhale.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Come on, spark it up. There you go. You got it. Nice. Good, huh? Good job.
Yeah.
Take pride in that.
So I wake up Monday morning and I check my stash. Just some shake, wake and bake on some Moroccan hash. Coffee break, some organic fair trade beans popping. Now I'm awake and it's time to go shopping. Roll to the dispensary, patient of the century. Need a nice sativa that will stimulate me mentally. Buds with sticky density of moderate intensity. Pipe like Sherlock Holmes, cause this weed is elementary. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Breeze through security, get my ID checked. Next to the purple-haired girl at the front desk. Knows my name, cause she sees me on the regular. Waves me in, says, please turn off your cellular. Walls and walls of green buds, jugs full of flour. Indicas for indica, sativas for the power. Bow to the bud tender, cause he's paid by the hour. As your concierge, your cannabis with OG sour. Thinks I'll be a fan of this organic stream with amethyst. Bud so damn gigantic, you can help but call it Maximus. A marijuana analyst, he gives his full analysis of CBD to THC. Somebody give this man a kiss. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Next to me in line is a guy named named Wesley. Smoke weed every day since back in the 70s. Now he's buying edibles, his wife's on chemotherapy. Her recipe of choice kicks the nausea temporarily. Here in the dispensary, there's something green for every crowd. Fat pre-rolls that will make Bob Marley proud. Shadow wax, resin extract for the vape crowd. 2 puffs of that and you'll be walking on a vape cloud. Wait now, don't walk away till you pay now. It's gotta be cash till the banks break the shakedown. Make out with the fat eighth and some papes. How dope, man, let the smoke hit you on the way out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Welcome friends to the dispensary. Fat discounts when you mention me. Any strain, man, what you wanna try out? You might walk in, but you gonna fly out. Blue, green, sour, diesel, Girl Scout, cookies, green crack, white widow, and the bubba, kosher cushies, Northern Lights, in next. Got that Pineapple Express, lemon haze, Durban poison, Amy Schumer's train wreck. Skywalker OG, purple haze, grape ape, AK-47, got me loading up my vape. Cali Mist, blueberry, triple diesel, golden goat. The dispensary is open and I'm never going home.
And we're back. It is now 37 minutes after the hour. You're in tune with 710 Radio. And yes, we gave y'all a little mix. I was hoping to have a DJ by now, but since we don't, we do what we do best. We mix it ourselves. Anyway, it's the Friday edition. And you know, if you hear Riding Dirty in the background, you know it must be some dirt I'm finna kick in hard. This post popped up this morning on Facebook, and I'm gonna share it after I'm finished. And it says, "Watch Sheriff looks like clown bragging about dozens of raids entirely legal CBD hemp." And this story comes from Nashville, Tennessee. A Rutherford County judge has ordered 23 stores, mostly smoke shops, to be padlocked and shut down. A former police investigator who discovered the shops were selling CBD cannabinoid. So proud of his work, when police, the sheriff, and the district attorney, he had a press conference outside to shut down stores. But what started as a proclamation of good policing turned quickly to a mockery of the justice system. Officers from the Rutherford County Office, Multiple County, Samara, and Verge Police Department, Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation. In other words, all them alphabet folks y'all know I love to talk about and tell them I ain't doing shit. Was there to close down the buildings by court order Judge Royce Taylor. Turns out the store was selling CBD gummies. Bears police, it says the office being marketed to kids. Rutherford County Sheriff Mike Fitzgerald said 21 individuals have been given indictments by the Rutherford County grand jury for selling CBD products. But this is my point. If it's legal, and I'll check the law this weekend in Tennessee, if it's legal, why you shut them down? And then you gonna get up there and brag. That's bad as about the story I did about the sheriff's deputy in Florida had all those kids out there when they did that raid there down in the Tampa, Orlando area, somewhere along there. I forgot where it was at exactly, but he was up there bragging. Talking about, and I'll bust your door in whilst I'm having a cup of coffee. You know, this is what the problem is, ladies and gentlemen. They so high on their own self that they can't see that they're hurting innocent people's lives. So I'm quite sure these 28 or 23 stores that were selling these products had no idea they'd be going to jail. Trust me on this. Nobody wants to go to jail for trying to make $1. That's bottom line. So, and then for the police to do such dirty actions like that, y'all just dirty for no damn reason. And I say a boo to you on that, man. I know you got a job to do, but don't remorse and joy, be so joyful and jubilant like you really did something. And that, by the way, when they selling that stuff, if you're going into a smoke shop, obviously you're over the age of 18, because they're not going to sell it to you unless they want to be shut down. So think about what you're talking about, okay? And by the way, CBDs don't get you high. Do your research before you do the bust up. Anyway, It's 41 minutes after the hour. This Friday, man. We gonna listen to some music. Y'all about baked yet? If not, let me go ahead and give you something to think about. Get even more baked. That's right. It's the Wake and Bake. It's Friday. Hey, we've had a mixed week of up and down, and we want to end this on a high note. Cause it's time to do that. It's time for you to medicate. Break out the edible. We know you got that. We know some of y'all got that doggone cannabis infused coffee. Yeah, I can't wait to get some of that. Also, got one of those edibles. Eating an edible breakfast. You know, making that breakfast with all that, with that good stuff, that cannabis, that cannabinoids going out through your body, so you don't have to smoke like I do. I can't wait to that day that I'll be able to use all my products, canna infuse, doing microdoses. I can't wait. The day is coming, y'all. Trust me. We'll be right back. You're in tune to 710 Radio, the Wake and Bake Show with Miss Green Jeans.
The devil went to Jamaica. He was looking to sell some weed. He was doing fine. They were standing in line. It was excellent weed indeed. When he came across this young man who was likewise peddling pot, and the devil slid down the beach to the kid and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you kind of figured I'm a reefer head, of course. And after all this time, I guess that I'm a connoisseur of sorts. Now, your stuff smells okay, but this could tranquilize a horse. I'll bet $1 million in cash against your stash, 'cause I think mine's better than yours." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and you ain't smoked nothing yet. One hit of this grass will kick your ass. You got yourself a bet. Johnny, roll a ball of hash and make sure it's the bomb, 'cause the devil's got the kind of stuff they smoked in Vietnam. You'll get $1 million smackaroos in cash if you can cope, but if you can't, the devil will get your dope." The devil packed a bong with a little Acapulco gold, and resin flew from his fingertips as he fired up his bowl. He filled that chamber all the way, and he took a mighty hit. And as they passed it back and forth, it gave them both a coughing fit. Damn. When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.
Oh, hey, listen, try this. I told my weed guy to step it up, and he gave me that.
What is it?
It's called Mind Rape. It's actually pretty mellow.
It doesn't sound very mellow.
Well, he only had 3 other batches. Gorilla Panic, They're Coming, and something called This Is Permanent. Go on, spark it up. There you go. You got it. Nice. Good, huh? Good job.
Yeah.
Take pride in that.
Run for cover, motherfucker.
boy, here I come. Pumps in the bump, make you wanna hurt something. I can take your man, I don't have to sex some. Hang him out the window, call me Michael Jackson. I'm a pain in your rectum. I am that bitch y'all slept on. Heavy hitter rhyme, spitter, call me rerun. Hey, 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 I'm what's happening. Hypnotic in my drink, that's right. Shake your ass till it sink, that's right. Mr. Mo's on the beat, that's right. Put it down for the street, that's right. Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Pop that, jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet. Number one, drums go bump, bump, bump. This beat here will make it boom, boom, jump. If you's a fat one, put your clothes back on before you start putting potholes in my lawn. Oh my gosh, I'm under attack like my name was Saddam. I am the bomb from New York to Milan, and I can write a song sicker than Jeffrey Dawn. Who touched my car alarm? Breaking my car, you will hear Viper arm. I've been a superstar since Daddy King was raw. I'm live on stage, come on and give me some applause.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You all are so wonderful.
Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Pop that, jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet.
Listen up, motherfuckers. You have 5 seconds to catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop that, make that money. Just keep it going like the Energizer Bunny. Shake that, move it all around. Spank that, yank that Dutch back now. Freak him, freak her, whatever your choice. Didn't come to judge, I came to get you moist. Scream, my voice is lost. Can I get a ride on a white horse? Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet.
Pop that.
That's the Dutch, baby.
Jiggle that fat.
Hi, my name is Ricky Williams.
My name is Evan Britton.
My name is Mark Rostelli.
My name is Boo Williams.
My name is Jim McMahon.
My name is Chris Cluey.
My name is Kyle Turley. I played in one of the major North American football leagues.
I have 2 championship rings from that big game we play at the end of the season.
In college, I won a trophy that looks like this.
I was a punter for 8 seasons, and punters are football players too.
I also wrote the name of the commissioner on my headband, and everyone lost their shit.
The men who play American football are subject to a life of injury,
pain,
and disease,
both during and long after their careers are over.
And that's why I smoke pot.
That's why I smoke cannabis.
That's why I smoke weed. That's why I smoked weed when I played.
It has, without a doubt, reduced the amount of pain I live with.
It's my body. I know.
But for some reason, the major North American non-Canadian football league refuses to allow players to use cannabis.
Instead of allowing for safe, natural healing, the sport pushes players towards addictive narcotic painkillers with serious side effects.
So let's get real, Roger.
Football players should be allowed to use medicinal marijuana
without the stigma of it being a banned substance.
Cannabis isn't a drug.
It is a medicine.
Had to be careful, though. Had to be careful, cause weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. And these niggas ain't sending out memos or bulletins or nothing. This shit just strong for no reason. And these niggas that sell the weed be happy to the motherfucker to tell you how much stronger that shit is than the last shit. As soon as they say you just nigga. Remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. Always have to fuck up name. It's crypto chronicle like, nigga. Always have to fuck up name. It's crypto chronicle like, nigga. You gotta enjoy your motherfucking life. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Enjoy your goddamn life. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed and see if it don't help the quality of your motherfucking life. I know I see some of y'all look. I understand if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are. And if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. I really don't. I really don't. Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grow like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. But that's not the same as drugs. Drugs, you got to do shit to it chemically. You gotta add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying. Long as you been living, you ain't never heard of a motherfucker overdose on marijuana. You might have thought that nigga was dead. He ain't dead. Gotta be careful, cause weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. And these niggas ain't sending out memos or bulletins or nothing. This shit just strong for no reason. And these niggas that sell the weed be happy than a motherfucker to tell you how much stronger that shit is than the last shit. As soon as they say you just nigga. You remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit, nigga. Always have to fuck up name. It's crypto chronicle like, nigga. Always have to fuck up ass name, nigga. This shit here, nigga. This shit here, niggas. This shit's called death, nigga. Like, nigga, that don't even sound attractive. What the? And I'm gonna hit it and die, nigga. Is that what? No, nigga, not death, nigga, death. You had that shit twice, nigga. You can't hear shit. Life is fucking short. Enjoy that shit. Some of y'all just need to smoke some weed and see if it don't help the quality of your motherfucking life. I know I see some of y'all look. I understand if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are. And if you ain't smoking weed cause you got a good job, then by all means make your paper boo-boo. But if you ain't got no job and you not smoking weed, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. I really don't. I really don't.
And we're back. It is 55 minutes after the hour. You in tune to 710 Radio, Miss Green Jeans, the Wake and Bake Show. Hey guys, I always like to share some little information and tidbits I find throughout the World Wide Web. If you got some time and you ain't doing nothing this weekend, you want to get out the area, they got a hemp fest down. It says Hemp Fest Help End Marijuana Prohibition. This is by the UGA, Students with Sensible Drug Policy. University of Georgia is hosting this. This is going to be at 198A Little Street, Athens, Georgia. It's going to be on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want more information, I shared it up on my Facebook page, and I'll be sharing it up on Miss Green Jeans as well. Hey guys, it's been a mixed bag of emotions week. I hope your weekend be a lot better. Don't get caught up on the hype or the bullshit this weekend, because you're going to have a lot of people saying a lot of this and a lot of that. Grief for the families, don't get me wrong, but don't miss the message that's hidden behind everything else that's going on. People are happy right now, believe it or not, because they don't want you to know what they're planning next. So this gives them, whilst everybody else is grieving, the time to be devious and sneaky. Stay awoke, people. You know I always ask you, are you awake yet? Stay awake, guys, because some bullshit is coming, and it's going to be deep. Hey, I like to thank Rick. Rick, thank you so much, man, for letting me do what I do Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know you always say you say that every day because I'm thankful each and every day. Because if you didn't let me do what I do, these people wouldn't be able to hear what I have to say. And if they didn't like what I had to say, they wouldn't tune in, and they're tuning in by the droves. If you haven't shared this podcast with somebody, you need to share it. You know, not because the fact is I'm doing this. The fact is, it's getting the information out. Even though today was a relaxed day. Each day I get somebody, a different person that hits me up on Facebook and say, hey, I didn't know this. Or hit me up on Twitter, Instagram. Hey, guys, some way we fight our battles in different ways. And this is my platform to fight it the best way I know how. With a mic in my hand and a song in my heart. Even though I'm not singing it, it's still music to the ears, to many. Once again, thank you, guys. I cannot thank you enough for everything that you do. To everybody that listens and enjoys this show, thank you. For those who share the show, thank you. For those the future that'll share the show, thank you in advance, guys. This is my time for this week. Also, let me go ahead and sign off because I want to go ahead and get right, y'all. It's Friday. Yes, indeed. From the Rocky Mountain tops of Denver, Colorado, down to this nasty clay here in Rock Hills, South Carolina. You've been informed, educated, and entertained all at one time. All before 9 a.m. It's the Wake and Bake Show with Miss Green Jeans. I'm out. See you on Monday.